Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be learning how to make liquid soap at home, and these are some of the ingredients we have. We have a preservative, we have a base which is dexapone, that brown one is sulfuric acid which is our booster. Then we have the perfume and then the salt. Then that green one is our color, and that is our preservative. So you start off right by getting a clean basin and a mingling stick or a stick. You need some water, 10 liters, and our first step will be to put in the base. So our base that we are using is about 250 grams of dexapone, which is the base that we are using. And right there we'll be making sure that all of it is placed in the basin, just like you can see. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica Maska, and here we help each other learn a few tricks, a few saving tricks on in our homes. So please subscribe to my channel. In this process, we are now adding our sodium chloride, which is our salt. So the first ingredient was dexapone. The second one, like you can see, is the sodium chloride or the salt. So we're going to mix. That's our mingling stick. And please note that the mingling stick you'll be using is basically for making soap. So I got what I use is a big mingling stick. It's thick. This is really big for my family, so it is special, and it's basically going to be used for making liquid soap. We really need to give it a very good mix. You need to mix these two ingredients so well. And in liquid soap preparation, every step matters. You really need to give it good time. So this process takes 3 to 5 minutes. After you've mixed for 3 to 5 minutes, then you can add in a little water, just little by little. Like you can see, I've added in some little water, and I will give it a good mix for a few minutes until I can see that it's really well mixed. Then I'll keep adding in little by little, little by little. So in the process of mixing, you realize that it's forming well, it is mixing well, and then that gives you an informed decision of the next step of how much water you need to add in. So when you have just started, you'll be adding in like 50 to 100 mils. Then you increase to 200 mils, to a cup, or to a liter. So it all depends. The liquid soap I'm making is 10 liters, is for 10 liters. So in our local shops, usually these measurements have already been made. So you go to the chemical shop and usually you find that some of the chemical shops, you will not go asking for, oh, I need nitroso, or I need, okay, sulfuric acid is sulfuric acid. But in every area, there is a common name that has been given to these ingredients to make it easy for everyone to access, to know what is required. So I've added in some more water to continue mixing. So that is one thing that we have to understand. The other thing is that we really need to, okay, it all depends on how good you are at this, but if you know that the process might be messy for you, I would advise that you wear gloves. You can wear gloves so that to avoid chemicals spilling on you. Yes, so you just continue mixing and mixing and mixing until you have a perfect consistency. So the mixing continues. Doing this, I've captured all this so that you can see the consistency at which each stage is, how much water you add in, and then what it will look like. So please do not skip this because it's important. You might find yourself adding in so much water and the soap not coming out well. So please continue watching until you will see for yourself that the consistency is truly changing depending on the amount of water that you're adding in and how you are mixing, how well you are mixing. So you will see. Let's continue watching. Let's enjoy the process because it's really necessary. I'm really waiting for your comments down in the comment section to share, to see how it goes on your side. That is the next step. So that is our sulfuric acid. We're going to squeeze it all out. Remember, it's corrosive, so make sure it. This is now we're going to add in our sulfonic acid, and there it is. It's brown in color and looks like honey in appearance. That is how it is. Going to add it in. We're going to add in some water and mix until it's ready. So sulfonic is is the booster, and there it is. So there's a difference between sulfonic acid and sulfuric acid. So this one is the way you're seeing it. The other one, sulfuric acid, is colorless in nature and very corrosive, like it's yeah, so you should not ask for the other one. So when you go to the chemical shop, make sure you ask for this one, sulfonic acid. So we're going to give it a good mix for some maybe 2 to 3 minutes until we see that it has mixed, well mixed, and then we can add it to the mixture in the bigger basin. So you just keep mixing and adding in some water. So some people add in 3 to 4 liters of water at once. You can choose to add in little at a time, and and add in the other mixture. So that is it. Just continue. You just have to continue mixing, and then you can pour it. Just have to be careful so that it doesn't spill on your skin. Otherwise, if it spills on your skin, then chances are high that your skin will. So basically, the process is not so long. It's just about it's just that I've chosen to record each and every step that is entailed. So if you do it, it's really not that long. It's just 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes and you'll be done. Yeah, so we are now adding it to the main mixture, our previously blended mixture form. You can see with all the lather, that is a soap. See how beautiful, look at that lather. So we're going to make sure we utilize each and everything. So we're going to rinse our small bowl that had our sulfonic acid and still mix it in the bigger basin until we are sure that all our sulfonic acid has been used. It's no longer in the small bowl. So there it is. Give it another good mix for some 5 minutes, at least about 5 minutes. You have to make sure that all the ingredients are well blended. That is the secret of making a good quality liquid soap at home. And this applies everywhere, whether it's for home use, whether it is for commercial purposes. Yes, we are not wasting. We ain't wasting any ingredient. Yes, so we continue mixing. Yeah, it is a fun process. It's really a fun process, and the whole process generally takes 30 minutes to complete, from the time you put in the base until when you leave it to settle for 1 hour. Yeah, it's 30 minutes and you're done. The far we've reached, job well done, and we're almost completing our process of making liquid soap. So we're giving it a final swirl, final stirring. You can see everything is fine now. The consistency is good. Just look at that. So it's now time for us to add in the preservative. So that is our preservative that we're adding in. Yeah, it's just to keep it, to give it a longer shelf life. So basically, liquid soap has a long shelf life itself, even if you don't add the preservative. But just in case you're doing this for commercial purposes, it will help your liquid soap to stay longer without getting bad, I would say. But basically, by the time you 3-4 months, really, you have already finished using this liquid soap. So yeah, for purposes of keeping it longer, we put. So the next step we are adding in our color. So after adding in our color, we are basically done. Yes, so colors come in, there are a variety of colors. So I chose color green. It's appealing, yeah, so it depends. You can choose orange, you can choose yellow, you can choose pink, there are a number of colors. So the chemists will always have different colors. So I chose green, and there it is. And I'm going to give it a good stirring, a very, very good stirring until it's all green. So you can see that our mixture is turning color, and we shall finally have a liquid soap, a green liquid soap. Yes, so there it is. Just continue. You have to continue stirring. So the process takes, you can stir for about 2 to 3 minutes to make sure that all the color is blended in well. So you keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. That's why you need something that is strong. So if whatever stick you're using, it really needs to be strong. It really needs to reach all the corners or edges of whatever equipment that you're using. So, and it's always best if you use something round because it makes the process much easier. It makes stirring easier. Chances of having lumps or areas that have not been covered are minimal. Hence, you can see you also need something wide, really, depending on how much liquid soap you're making. So, for instance, making 10 liters, so this basin can accommodate 20 liters. So you see there is enough space. Look at that. Look at that viscosity. Look at it. Look at how thick it is. Yeah. So we're then going to keep it standing for 1 hour. After giving it a good stirring, you have to leave it to stand for at least 1 hour. And after that 1 hour, we are going to add our perfume. Yeah, and that's it. And then you'll be done. You will be done. Yes. So that is it. The next step is to keep it for 1 hour. You can just place it somewhere that is safe and get back to it after 1 hour. So it's not a must to add in perfume. There's some people who like it plain. So if you like it plain, you can leave it. Look at that consistency. That's after keeping it for 1 hour. You see that it has changed the form and all that. It has settled in. Yeah, and now is the time to add in our perfume. So that is our perfume. There are also a variety of perfumes. It's also advisable not to get very strong perfumes, because if you're going to use it to wash your dishes and the perfume is really so strong, it might come off not well. So that's our perfume in there. I'm adding it after 1 hour of the whole mixture settling. So all you need is to just mix it once again. So basically, so many times I've mentioned mixing. It's basically about mixing well. You mix it and you're done. So that over there is a quality homemade liquid soap. Even the one for commercial use would just be like this one. So you just have to keep stirring until all the perfume has blended in well. Look at that. Look at that. It is thick enough. It's not watery, much as I did not add thickener. Yes, but you can see that it is thick enough, just enough, really, that is enough. So you can use this to wash your dishes, to do your laundry. I want to give you a clearer picture of how our result is. That is our final product. Yes, that is how it is. You can put it for washing hands at the sink. And because the perfume I used is really mild, it will not affect someone, like it won't go smelling on someone's hands. So your target should be getting a mild smelling perfume. If you want a strong perfume, it's all about you, everyone with their choices. Like I said, you can use this to clean the floors, the